Welcome back, movie lovers, to the spoiler zone, where no twist, turn, or shocking ending is left uncovered. And tonight, we're diving into the outrageous, chaotic, and utterly wild ride that is the 2011 black comedy, The Sitter, starring Jonah Hill. But before we jump into the madness, let me lay down the golden rule of this podcast. There will be spoilers. If you haven't seen The Sitter and still want the element of surprise, this is your last chance to pause, watch, and return. For the rest of you thrill seekers, let's roll. Alright, so let's set the stage. Imagine a slacker college student who's already at rock bottom, suspended, broke, and stuck at home with his mum. That's our guy, Noah Griffith, played to perfection by Jonah Hill. He's the epitome of a reluctant hero. The premise? A simple babysitting gig spirals into one of the most chaotic nights imaginable. Think adventures in babysitting, but with cocaine, car chases, and pyrotechnics. Let's talk about the kids Noah has to babysit, because these kids aren't your typical troublemakers. First, we've got Slater, the anxiety-ridden older brother. He's quirky, awkward, and grappling with some serious self-identity issues. Then there's Blythe, who's obsessed with pop culture, makeup, and the dream of being famous. And finally, Rodrigo, the wild card. He's a pyromaniac adopted from El Salvador who has a penchant for disappearing at the worst possible moments. Add these three to Noah's already messy life, and you've got a recipe for disaster. Now, I want to take a moment to appreciate the brilliance of Jonah Hill in this film. He carries the comedic weight with his dry humor and perfect timing. But beneath all that, he brings a layer of vulnerability to Noah. This isn't just a comedy about wild antics. It's also about growth, acceptance, and finding purpose in unexpected places. All right, let's break down the night of chaos. Everything kicks off when Noah gets a call from his sort of girlfriend, Marissa. She promises him a hookup if he delivers cocaine to her party. Desperate and misguided, Noah agrees. Of course, this leads him to the eccentric drug dealer Carl, played by Sam Rockwell, who steals every scene he's in. Carl is both hilarious and terrifying, a blend only Rockwell can deliver. But things go south when Rodrigo steals a baby dinosaur egg filled with cocaine from Carl's house. Yes, you heard that right. A cocaine-filled dinosaur egg. From there, the night turns into a whirlwind of events. We've got a bat mitzvah heist, a car chase, a jewelry store robbery, and even an emotional moment where Noah helps Slater come to terms with his sexuality. For a movie that starts with fart jokes and absurd antics, it's surprisingly heartfelt in moments like these. But let's not forget the dark comedy elements. This movie does not shy away from pushing boundaries. From the awkward confrontation with Noah's dad to Rodrigo literally blowing up a bathroom. The Sitter keeps you on the edge of your seat, wondering what's next. And can we talk about that finale? Noah, with his ragtag group of kids, somehow manages to outsmart Carl's gang in the most ridiculous way possible. Rodrigo's cherry bomb saves the day. Well, sort of. The epilogue ties everything up in a neat bow. Noah finds a sense of purpose. The kids grow from their adventures. And even Carl's fate is oddly satisfying. I mean, how often do you see a drug dealer taken down by a bunch of teenagers and a babysitter? Now, let's address the elephant in the room. The reviews. Critics weren't kind to The Sitter, and it's easy to see why. It's crude, it's chaotic, and it's not exactly aiming for cinematic greatness. But here's the thing. Not every movie needs to be Oscar-worthy. Sometimes you just want a film that makes you laugh, gasp, and wonder, What the heck am I watching? The sitter delivers that in spades. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. Did the sitter make you laugh? Was it too over the top? Or do you think it's an underrated gem? Drop your thoughts in the comments or shoot me a message on our socials. Remember, here at the Spoiler Zone, your opinion matters, even if it's a hot take. That's it for this episode of the Spoiler Zone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep watching, keep laughing,